We're live. Hey, Internet friends, this is MagicBrad, Synergy Cafe, and today I'm going to talk about careers. And I hope you have your coffee. I got mine. Your tea. And today we're having oranges because they're healthy. So I took some notes. As far as career, there's two schools of thought, essentially. You either work for somebody else or you work for yourself. But I'm going to kind of comment on Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. And some of you may be familiar with it. I'm not sure. But it starts off with the employee, then the self-employed, then the business owner, and then the investor. Now, the employee, I used to work for the Anoka County Parks Department years ago, and I was an employee of them. And then I got laid off, and I thought, well, that's not very secure, so I decided to be self-employed. So I haven't got a lot of experience as an employee, other than I was an employee of my own company, which can also be like a wage slave. But the thing with being an employee is you have a limit on what you can earn based on your value that you produce. So the employer only can pay you X amount, is whatever the numbers will allow. If they're not moving product, they can't pay you more money. And they've got bills to pay. They've got rent and insurance and workman's compensation and taxes and all these things. So the employer has to limit what they can pay you per hour. So therefore your salary or your wage is limited. And you have to make sure you keep your expenses, your big house and your big car and stuff and your boat and all that stuff has to stay below and be at a place where you're not spending more than you're making. Oftentimes people put stuff on credit and they wonder how come they're broke all the time. It's because they're paying for things they can't afford. The next area is the self-employed, and that is where a person does their own deal. And like an artist, or open yourself a karate school or something, or you may be a consultant, but you're employed by yourself and you're responsible for your own income. And the nice thing about being self-employed is you can produce more or raise your prices, increase your value, and you can make more money. And you also have the freedom somewhat to either work or not work, but you have to work. You have to put in the time. And then the next level is the business owner, where that's someone that owns a business and they hire a manager and they hire employees and they can take off on a vacation and the manager takes care of the business. The employees keep the thing running and you just kind of have to oversee it. But you still have to make sure that everything's running smooth, and if your manager quits, then you've got to deal with it. Then the last area is the investor area, and that's a person that is investing their time and money into certain things that pay them a dividend. So you could invest your money in stocks and bonds and things of that sort. I'm invested in real estate. REITs is what they're called. It's like a mutual fund for real estate. And that money is invested, almost like a bank account, where it's saved and then it's invested into real estate, and percentages it grows and you make money from that. And I don't have to work to earn that money. It's just money that's working for me. Let's check my notes here. Oh, the other thing with the business owner, I was a business owner, like I said, and it ends up being almost like being an employee, where you are an employee of your own company unless you are able to delegate those tasks out to other people. Actually, I started working a lot and got a little stressed out, and I had a health issue because I was working so hard at my own company. And I had to resign from that company and sell my interest. And so now I'm more self-employed, and I'm doing internet-based marketing, which is an interesting way because it's almost a cross between business owner, self-employed, and investor, because I invest my time and my energy and my money into advertising, and that advertising, hopefully if you keep an eye on it, it has a return on its investment. So it's almost like being able to be an investor, where you're investing your advertising dollars into programs. And the programs that I'm involved with, I like to have recurring income streams to it, where they're subscription based. A lot of what I do is affiliate marketing, whereas somebody has like a membership type program, and I help them get members, and then I get a recurring monthly residual income off of that membership fee. So that's the kind of thing where I'm investing into someone else's program, and then I get paid back through those membership fees. And the thing is, with something like that, that program could disappear. Like I see some people that are in network marketing companies, and I've got nothing against network marketing companies. They are a good way. It takes some time to build a team, and you have to make sure that those team members are with you, because if all of a sudden they get disgruntled and jump over to another type company or quit or whatever, they may take that team with them, their team with them. So you need to you got to herd the sheep, keep them all within the fence. So I'm going up on 10 minutes here. I don't like to do these things too long unless I have a guest. And if you are interested in being a guest on Synergy Cafe, the way this works is we get on Google Hangout, and we talk about your product, service, or cause, or a project that you might have coming up. Then what happens with these recordings is they go up to YouTube, and then I put the relevant links into YouTube, and then I take that video and embed that into a blog and post that out and syndicate it out to the internet and propagate it out there to all the different social medias. And that's how it works. So if you're interested in an interview, get a hold of me. You can just Google keyword MagicBrad, MagicBrad Synergy, you'll find me. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, and if you want to call my cell phone or text me, but don't solicit me with stuff. I get too much of that. It's 612-242-6468, and we can just talk. See how we can synergize. Okay, that's enough. I'm stopping. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy your Monday. Boom.